We are 9 holes away from crowning a major winner here at the 2025 Tim Selinske U.S. Masters presented by Innova. Final round of this PDGA major back at Oso Canyon. It's been an incredibly tight battle through the front 9, and so excited to see how this is going to play out here on a back 9 that we saw this card really kind of pick apart. Conrad, what are your thoughts on all the scoring we've seen so far?
I mean, if we look at the scoreboard that's coming up the leaderboard here, we're going to see that there's a 3-way tie up top with our card. Paul Oman is there in 4th, just a few strokes away. So really, this is anyone's game right now.
Literally. Even that bird could win it.
I think that bird is winning. All right, hole 10, middle of the pack as far as difficulty goes. It is a par 3, 194 feet, so not that long. The thing to worry about is getting over the hill, over the berm, and getting to the basket. The route that I'm taking is the it's the forehand route. Most people will take the forehand route, or there is a backhand route. Again, you can't see the basket from the tee, so you need to control the pace to end up by the basket and leave yourself with a birdie putt. That is, oh, yep, he knew it when he let it out of his hand and asking for it to get through, and it did not.
It's crunch time already. Like, it just feels like every single stroke is just that much more important.
Might have been too low. We'll see.
Gets through.
Yeah.
I didn't think it had a chance at first. It looked way too low out of his hand.
He just crested it and did a little sliding. That looks a little low bounce. Oh, no.
Not quite.
Kept a little.
It's rolling kind of backwards.
Yeah.
Man, all right.
See, that's part of the difficulty. You want to keep it like that right there. Is ideal.
Oh.
Yeah, really ideal. Hitting the pole.
Wow. Okay.
But you're trying to just get it over the crest of the hill without hitting the hill or hitting the rocks, keeping it underneath the tree.
He's so smooth with these approaches.
Yeah.
Cale. Looks like he's got his run it pants on here.
Oh yeah, he's running it.
Over the top. Okay. Sexton, this is to take the outright lead.
And he does it.
Wow, he's been coming all week. He's been creeping slowly up the leaderboard, putting up hot round after hot round.
Yeah, I mean, the last 2 rounds that he's had, the first one here was the hot round for the day, and then same thing yesterday. It just took him a little time to get acclimated. That's all it was.
That's it. Yeah. Cale with this left for his part.
Oh, wow.
That's not right.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate.
That's 2 kind of unfortunate basket interactions he's had.
Yeah.
Hole 8 kind of got him. He was a little right side, could have caught.
Mm-hmm.
That one was just straight in and straight back out.
Yeah.
Not what you want there as you're battling down the stretch here. Hole 11, par 3, 264 feet, downhill grade, also a slight right to left. There's this forehand line here that the drone is flying. There's also a slight hyzer / straight shot up the right side, and then with the natural grade, your disc will just kind of fall back over to the left-hand side. Really, you're trying to pin this somewhere around the 30-foot mark because the ground play here is just so unpredictable. You can't really depend on getting a skip up, so give yourself about a 28 to 30-footer mission accomplished on this hole. Soft Toro for Sexton.
Oh, that's the soft Toro. Whoa.
Gate.
That was a legitimate ace run there.
It was.
But he's outside the circle now.
He's trying to take the ground play completely out of play by just ringing it up.
Mm-hmm. I endorse that. Nice smooth one.
Sit. Oh, that's a... okay.
That's not the ground play that you would expect at all.
No, it kind of just hit and kind of normally just sits and bounces around and stops.
Yeah. Let's see what we get here.
See, that one came in around the 30-foot mark and got just that little check skip that you would kind of play for there.
And still went a little further than his round 2.
Get off of that.
Oh
No.
It kissed it, but did it? It kissed it, but it didn't hurt him too bad. That's going to be a scary putt if he runs it. I wonder if you feel that he needs to.
Looks like he's lining this up. Kind of resets, had a spectator walking around and thinks better of it. Lays it up. That's got to hurt in the feelers, but you know, you're down by 2. You want to conserve strokes at this point and attack when you can, and that just didn't seem like the right opportunity to attack.
I think Nate's attacking this, though. Soft dart in the hand. Ooh, just sells it to the right just a bit. Not too concerned about it getting too far away. He should be able to make that to make the easy par.
This is Oman for birdie.
Ooh, off the top.
Pants. Go ahead, Danny. This is... So it's Danny left the only chance at a birdie here on this card, and he's got this one tree sapling thing.
Oh, whoa.
What are we looking at here?
A lot of stuff. He was on the knee. Now he was up doing
Is this turbo?
No, it's upside down.
Upside down turbo?
It's a shot.
It's the pancake.
Oh man, I wanted that to go in.
What an effort.
Crafty, man, I tell you.
He's got all the shots, all these guys. Good putt there for Cale. That one sticks.
Unlucky, man, but nice try.
It's fun to watch that one.
Par as well there for Nate.
This hole got us? Of all the holes?
Yeah, Nate's surprised that this is the hole that got them. No, we're getting shut out on the birdies on this hole.
That ground play isn't there. Yeah. It's not reliable.
We're Dirty Birdie, and we make disc golf accessories that are just freaking nice.
Because we're people just like you, and we like when things just make sense.
Like our towel, which doesn't drag on the ground. That's why we put the grommet in the middle. You're supposed to put the ground on your towel, not the towel on the ground.
Or our metal mini. It's like every other mini, but metal. Like a metal credit card. Nice.
And our main product, the Holy Grail, bird sauce. Imagine if chalk was easy to apply, lasted way longer, was smaller, easier to store, didn't get everywhere. Oh, and it works way better than normal chalk.
Yep, that's us. Just clip, squeeze, rub, and throw with impeccable grip for the next 9 holes while your hands stay perfectly grippy.
So get saucy with Dirty Birdie. We can say that, right?
I don't think that they would misconstrue what we're trying to say there.
All right, hole 12 is a par 3 coming in at 334. This is going to be your forehand or turnover specialist shot. You got that one tree that you got to beat. That's to the right, so you're going to be flying to the left of it, more than likely not going inside. Coming around to the big open air area and coming into the basket. Again, the forehand or the turnover are the shots that we've seen work the best here. I wonder what Sexton's going to throw.
It's actually not a Firebird.
Well, he went forehand.
Yeah, definitely went forehand. And
whatever it was is right. Whatever it was.
He threw
right.
the correct disc.
Yes.
On the correct line. I'm sure he's done that a lot throughout his career.
Turn over here. Oh, it didn't completely turn over. It kind of went straight.
Yeah. It still is kind of a look. I said kind of.
Okay, kind of.
There's
That's the
something
turnover. Yeah.
And it's panning out nicely too. Yes. Danny Polk inside a circle. Looking at the birdie to get to 36.
Is this that meteor again?
That is the meteor.
Oh wait, that fought out. I didn't know that.
Did. Elevation.
Okay. Oh no, not elevation. Wizardry.
Wizardry as well, yes.
Okay, so does he have a clean look between the trees or?
Clean enough.
Oh.
Not quite. He was too tall for that one.
Too tall, Paul.
Good hit there. Right side.
Confident stroke.
Get him back to 35.
Making sure he stays in the mix.
Yeah. Sexton with the birdie getting to 37 now. Danny for this to get to 36. And the only one that's going to lose ground here is Paul. The guy that can't afford to lose any more ground. We're on to lucky 13, par 3, hole 13. Seventh most difficult in rank, 394 feet. It's not the distance, it's just the line itself. You can take like an over-the-top turning backhand that finishes out. There's a hyzer line, there's the middle line there that requires a tight S-turn. There's also a forehand flip up the middle that can give you like a long look at the birdie. A couple different options, but none of them are easy to execute. It takes a pretty high level shot to get the look at the birdie here. Sexton going forehand once again. Nice and high. I lost it. There it is.
There it is.
Whoa.
Oh, yep, there it is.
Okay.
Right there.
That's the disc right there.
Yeah.
We almost lost you, buddy.
Yeah, that happens from time to time. Oh, okay, yeah.
We saw Danny do this last time, but this isn't getting left enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to get hung out early on that right side. He dotted this one in the bullseye last time. Cale with the meteor.
No, was it? Okay, that explains the stalling.
Yeah.
And
That's a look.
Yeah, that's a look. Okay.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
A lot of height on that one, a lot of trust. So Paul tried to take the up the middle line last time and just got knocked down on that left side tree. This time puts more turn on it.
Yep. Doing the S shape and yeah.
In the circle. Beautifully done there for Paul Oman.
That makes a course designer happy.
Yeah. Danny way outside here. Just looking to lay this up and does so.
Yeah.
This is Cale for birdie. Needs it.
Oh,
Doesn't get it.
just low. I don't know if the breeze, you can see the shrubbery around and the flag moving.
Yeah, this is Nate for birdie.
Oh,
And it lifts.
wow.
Don't think it got too far away from him, though. Oman to get a stroke on the card, and he does so.
Wow.
Getting
There
him
you
to
go.
34 back in the
Making
mix.
up the ground. Yep,
Yeah,
making up
just
the ground.
like that. Didn't get it any time during practice, he said. That was his first time birdieing it. Sexton for the par. Gets it to go. So a couple of missed opportunities there for both Cale and Nate's.
Ooh, that was scary.
Yeah. These baskets, for some reason, are not liking Cale's putt today.
And that just messes with you mentally when you do a good putt and the basket makes you question it.
Yeah.
All right. Middle of the pack again, hole 14, ranked 9th. It's par 3, 330. He's playing downhill. The biggest thing to worry about here is not the shot, forehand, backhand, or straight at it works, but controlling the distance. This is one of the few holes that there's actually OB that you can actually get to. Some of the other holes have OB, but I haven't used many, I don't think a single OB graphic. So they've been playing the course really well, but you want to control the speed coming into the green here so that it does not become a factor. Don't get distracted by the view.
Yeah. Paul with the honors. This looks great. Settle. Beautiful.
What?
He said, Felix, how was it? Told him it looked good from here. Nate, big wide forehand.
Forehand, yeah.
Where is it? There it is.
There it is.
Yeah, I'm not super happy with that.
About circle's edge, it looks to be.
Yeah.
Saw Danny take the forehand, or I'm sorry, the big wide hyzer last time. He's doing the same. I think this is that A2, that approach disc he likes throwing.
Oh, yeah.
And you can see why he likes throwing it.
Yeah.
That's got to be stable, right? Yeah, here it comes.
But it's coming back late, like behind. Oh.
Ooh, it's in that bush,
Yeah.
but that bush is about 28 feet or so.
Yep, it's right just inside the circle, one step inside the circle.
And now he's kind of got to deal with all this.
Thistle. It's to deal with the thistle. Oh,
Goodness.
so online, just,
Touch too high.
yeah.
Sexton to get to 38 from circle's edge.
Oh, wow. Just dropped it in.
That's a big momentum putt.
Yeah.
Danny's right there, so he's likely going to get to 37. You needed that to avoid a tie at the top.
I mean, he's done a good job of breaking away from the tie that they had coming into the back nine.
Yeah, and right on cue, Danny drops in his to get to 37. Paul's going to have this left to get to 35, and we'll tie Cale.
Oh, wow.
This is getting very interesting.
I mean, I was already excited just coming into the final round with the scores the way they were. And then
Yeah.
you get to the turn and we have a three-way tie and the fourth is sneaking in there too. Man, this is some good disc golf.
Yeah.
The PDGA rating system is a valuable part of having an active membership. When you play in sanctioned leagues and tournaments, you get a rating that compares your performance to the rest of the field. This helps you understand your skill level and helps you see your improvement in the game. You also get a PDGA number when you first sign up. Your PDGA number timestamps when you sign up, locking in your place in disc golf history. So sign up today, and we'll see you out on the course.
Welcome back. Hole 15, par 3, 391, playing as one of the most difficult holes on the back nine as well as overall. You need to clear this out of bounds area marked by these two fence lines. Then you begin to grade uphill once again. You're throwing from an elevated position, but then you're kind of finishing at an elevated pin as well, leaving you with a relatively neutral shot. So the 391 plays like a legit 391. Paul still with the honors after the last two birdies. Putting a turn on a stable disc. Too much turn.
Yeah, but he's made it to circle too, so
Let's see, Nate.
there's a chance.
This is that Ricky Destroyer, the 171 Destroyer he's been throwing.
Oh, that he gets a little turn on that one.
He does. And there he goes.
Ooh,
Turned it too much.
a little low. I don't think it
Yeah.
was too.
The amount of turn I kind of like.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Nate agrees
Third
with
man in the booth. I love it.
Danny, I believe this is that FX4 again that he got the circle hit with last time. That's such a beautiful flip up.
It is.
And he's in the circle again. It's so fun to watch.
It is.
Cale, Captain's Thrasher.
Oh, he put a nice move on that too.
Oh, I like that drift.
Yeah. Oh, and a little jump there.
Nice.
Got a slip on dirt.
Did he jump off of Danny's disc? All right, so we watch and look at a lot of coverage. He really hasn't been considering a captain's thrasher right now. This thing is just money. He's making it look so good.
He is.
I'm thinking about an ARP Pro dart. I don't throw a dart, but I'm thinking about it.
Of course. Well, I'm sure Missy would love for you to go out and get a captain's thrasher. It's her disc. Paul for birdie.
Ooh, just off the top.
Dang. Good bid. Stays relatively close, though. This is Cale for his birdie to get him to 36. Cut that lead down to 2. And again, not going to connect for the birdie look.
All right.
Danny.
To get to 38?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what? I don't know what happened. Did this stick to his hand? That was just the oddest miss.
That was just a misfire there. Something didn't fire the way it was supposed to.
Yeah. Maybe it had to do with his stance, and I don't know. That was just totally unexpected.
Unpoke-like. Cleans up the par, though.
Yeah.
But for both Cale and for Danny, after those drives, in your mind, you're putting down a 2.
Yeah, for sure.
And
like you've done the hard work already.
Right. And unfortunately, they're not going to gain any strokes on the leader. You can see the frustration there from Cale. He knows he's running out of time here. Just 3 left to play.
3 left to play. Let's take a look at what the field looks like. Yeah, we have the knot at the top on the lead card. 35, 37, and 38, and then
29. It's Matthew Blakely putting up a nice show there.
All right, so this is one of those rewarding shots that you get from going all the way uphill. Hole 16 is a par 4, 688 feet. I've heard tell of 2 people in this event making it from the tee box all the way down to the green and hitting the basket. So something to look forward to. Most people are going to go with a high hyzer, looking to crash into the trees and playing up. Really just trying to get a birdie here, not trying to bite off too much. And there is Paul's tall hyzer.
Working back over to the left. A lot left.
Yeah, a lot left.
A lot left. Near the fence line, but looks to be safe.
It's pretty left. I don't know where that fence comes into play.
Nate with that same red destroyer once again.
So hyzer and then some flip up maybe?
Called it.
Oh, yep. It's out a lot wider, so it shouldn't be in danger like with the fence.
It takes a big skip.
Wow, yeah, that's a big jump, but
Stop
that's
rolling?
good and safe.
Yeah.
Again, you're just trying to get down there so you can approach for the birdie.
Yeah, it's going to leave him inside of 200 feet left for his approach. Danny powering up
He's
on this
going
one.
for the green there.
That's a smash.
He may have the line to get there.
Whoa.
Oh.
Down by the spectators over there on that left, they thought they were safe.
Whoa.
Nice and wide on the thrasher this time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Getting that late fade to the left. Looks to be pretty much right in the middle.
Yeah.
That should leave him with a pretty straightforward putter shot, which we know he executes 99 out of 100 times.
Yep. I kind of expect everyone to just walk away with a birdie here, but I've said that several holes and it didn't happen.
Yeah, Paul has some work to do being over there. Puts himself to about 26, 27.
Yep, he's inside the circle.
Yeah, this is Cale's shot all day.
Oh, yeah.
Just a little
If this
putter.
isn't under the basket, I'm going to be disappointed.
Yeah, nose up, literally under the basket.
Is he touching the lock? Like, that's
just doing Cale things. This will be that little jump putt approach here.
Yep.
Yep.
And see, this ground play is different than the rest of the course. I mean,
It is.
You know what to expect. I
Yeah.
mean, there's pine cones, but you still know what to expect for the most part.
At this point, Nate's got to be thinking, all right, 2 holes left. Danny.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful approach. He's going to take his birdie. Nate's going to keep pace. So you're starting to do the math now. You're thinking, all right, 2 holes left. What do I need to do here? So he's counting the strokes. Good save for the birdie.
And then, so Nate has now seen Daniel's game. He knows what he's up against and what he has coming for him. So, we've said it from the beginning, every stroke counts, but this is where you're really doing the calculations.
Yeah, now it's literally match play. If he birdies, you birdie.
Yeah.
If he pars, you're okay with taking a par. You want to push for birdie, but you know that, hey, par's okay.
Yeah.
In hole 17, one of the hardest holes, the second hardest hole on the course today, par 3, 352. Hyzer line is the predominant play, but you got to beat these trees on the right-hand side, get your disc on angle somewhere around here, and get yourself some skip forward towards this green, which this is probably one of the faster greens that we see on this property. It's on the flat. You've got a little bit of dirt to kind of catch, but where you're wanting your disc to skip can get through and zip you past the pin.
Yeah.
Paul sounded like he knocked the tree.
Yeah, he took a little pace off of it, so that probably put him in a peculiar putting situation there.
Nate, Sexton Firebird in hand.
Oh,
Wide and high.
Yeah. Wasn't expecting that.
Fighting its way back over. That roll-up might have helped.
Yeah, it probably did.
About circle's edge, so now Danny knows he's got a green light here. If he can put this close, he can absolutely put the pressure on Nate to have to make that putt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
He hits first available on the left. This still did a lot of flying, but it didn't
go anywhere.
Yeah. Cale went this route on round 2. Oh, he gets slowed down a little bit.
Oh, that... I wanted to see that finish.
Yeah, I don't think he was going to catch edge and go over to the basket, but he was definitely going to be closer to the circle.
Danny has to put this under the basket here.
He's probably trying to throw it in at this point. Oh.
No. You can't make that mistake there. And he knows it.
Yeah.
Cale just trying to do anything at this point. He almost does. Wow, that was fantastic.
Yes.
Danny for the par.
Is he going around or through or... Oh.
He was trying to go around.
Yeah.
And this has been an uncharacteristic. This in hole 1.
Yeah.
Is what we haven't seen from Danny throughout the entirety of this tournament. A little soft there for Paul. Nate, this would pretty much ice it at this point.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Accidental layup, we'll take it.
Well, no harm. He's going to gain a stroke here. Danny's got this left for bogey.
Oh.
He's going to gain 2.
Okay.
Nice putt for Cale.
So the holes that Danny struggled on, he's taking doubles. So the hole 1 and hole 17 here.
Wait, is this going to knot everybody up at second place?
Yeah.
Because Cale just took a par. Danny's taking a double. That's going to drop him to 36. Oman's got this left for par. Wow. This is
okay.
Very interesting. Well, now you got an ace.
Well,
and it's reachable.
It is.
Okay, Lucky, so you're Norwegian. Why don't you just tell people about your discs and then I'll translate for people who don't speak the language.
Okay. Hi, my name is Lykke Lorentzen.
Hei, jeg heter Lykke Lorentzen.
Thank you to everyone who's bought my Signature Series discs.
Tusen takk til alle som har kjøpt min Signature Series disk.
Don't forget, you can buy them at infinitediscs.com.
Ikke glem at du kan kjøpe den på infinitediscs.com.
Was that okay?
Wow, I didn't know you could speak Norwegian.
Yeah, Duolingo.
All right, here is the finishing hole, coming in as the easiest hole on the course, which our leader Nate Sexton would love that little tidbit. But coming in at par 4, 486 feet, we have a good eagle potential here. Most of the players can reach it with the downhill grade with the correct disc on the correct angle. I'm just too excited to see how this is going to finish to tell you any more about the hole.
Yeah, let's just play it. Lots of hugs all around.
Good
the vibes.
vibes.
Yeah, the
Good
vibes
vibes.
all week really have just been outstanding. We've had some fun cards. And again, thank you everybody that's tuned in and watched. Thank you everybody that's commented and answered our ridiculous questions throughout the week. We've learned a lot about New Mexico and this whole area thanks to you guys. So big props. Paul Oman up first. Inside line.
Oh,
Flip
inside
up.
line. I assume that's his Wraith again.
Fade.
It's the koozie. Okay. Okay.
Okay, he doesn't want to be in second place with anybody else.
Wow.
He's trying. If he aces, we were talking about acing. That would have been something. And big thank you to Flight Factory for providing this run back. What an incredible line. Hitting the koozie to close it out.
6 shot, dude.
Getting props from everybody on the card.
And the
well
thing
deserved.
with this hole, you can see the basket from the tee pad through the trees. There's no direct. It's a line of sight, but you can see it.
Nate just needs to get this somewhere in bounds, and he's fine.
Yeah, basically, this is where Nate Safton comes in.
Yeah,
because he has the 3-stroke lead. He just needs to protect it for one hole.
That's all you need. Cale, inside line as well.
Okay.
That'll
have
be
a
a long look.
Yeah. Hey, stop doing that.
I'm sorry. Looked pretty unobstructed too.
It did.
Danny sleeves out, guns out. I like
That's
that line.
high and pushing. Oh.
Dang, not fair.
Oh, man.
It looked like he was going to pin it. Or just at least be inside of 15.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he hit that tree high up.
Yeah. Sexton, one last layup.
Mm-hmm. Good job.
He's done it.
I definitely would hit that tree. There's no way I would not have hit that tree.
He's done it. He knows he has done it. En route to claiming his first Masters major in his first Masters event. What a way to introduce yourself to this division. Danny Stepper. Give it to him.
Man.
Give it to that man. One more run back. Danny Polk, what an absolute joy it's been to watch this man's game all week. Closing it out with the eagle on 18. Cale for eagle.
Ooh, a little low.
He's going to have this left for the birdie. That means Oman and Polk are going to tie for second.
Yeah.
Unless Paul misses his putt. No, he nails it. What a putt.
What a putt.
The showman. And the man of the hour. The man of the week. Nate Sexton getting it done.
This year's 2025 Tim Selinske U.S. Masters champion in the MP40 division is Nate Sexton!
I just want to thank my competitors. I had an awesome week. I've been looking forward to turning 40 for a while now. Courses are getting too long, and it was so fun playing out here on these courses. Whoever built all these, thank you so much. This city is amazing. Thank you to Innova, thank you to Pound, thank you to Idio Shoes, thank you to OTB. And I was bogey free, and even though I was shanking, if you watched me play the first round, you would have thought I was about to get 20th. So I guess the story is never give up, and I'm happy that I was able to go bogey free, and I'm happy that I got my head screwed on straight and started playing the kind of golf that I want to play. Thank you guys.
All right. Shooting 3 hot rounds in a 4-round tournament. This is what can happen. You make it to the top and take down the championship.
Averaging 10 strokes down per round, ending up at 40 under overall. Like he said, after round 1, he was in, I believe, 15th place and just continued to claw and fight his way, staying in contention the entire week and then taking it down here in this final day. What a way to make a debut in the Masters division for Nate Sexton. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in all week long. If you haven't already done so, check us out across all of our socials. We'll have more fun stuff from this event coming out at Ace Run Pro across all of our socials. Big thank you to the PDGA for having us out here to cover another Tim Selinske US Masters. Thank you to all of our Patreon supporters at patreon.com/AceRunPro. Thank you to Infinite Disc, Dirty Birdie, and Flight Factory for supporting this coverage. We've had a blast all week. Conrad, it's been fun, buddy. I've enjoyed it. But
Same.
And as always, let's run it.